Archangel Michael says, quickly, before heaven closes this final door. My beloved child, my precious one, the heavens are trembling with urgency tonight. You have felt the shiver in your chest lately, haven't you? That sudden whisper, that made you look over your shoulder thinking someone was there. It wasn't your imagination. It was a soul you love crying for one last chance to reach you. God has commanded Archangel Michael to break through the veil, to place this message in front of your eyes, because this is your final chance to hear what has been hidden. Don't take this lightly. You weren't just brought here by chance. The timing is perfect to the second. If you dare to scroll past, this door will be shut for good by heaven itself. You will hear words that can only be said once if you stay and let your heart be open. You are the only one who owns them. Is my child aware of what they carry? Your loved one's prayers have been heard in the halls of heaven. Please let them hear me just one more time, they begged God. Fine, but only if they don't skip this message, God replied. That is why Archangel Michael is standing in front of you. Because of this, the angels are still around you as you read. They are pleading in whispers to stay. Do not miss it, pay close attention. Truth isn't just about the past. It has to do with your future. You will find out why you have felt blocked if you open up completely. Why some blessings got away from you. Why did you feel alone at times when you begged heaven to help you? Now heaven is helping you. God says that this message will not come up again. Now this kid needs to listen. Before we go any further, Archangel Michael leans in and whispers, Beloved, if you really want more messages like this, and for heaven's doors to open wider for you every day, make sure you like, subscribe, and stay connected. Every time you do this, the angels gain another way to reach your spirit. This is how blessings find you faster before the world distracts you. Stay right here. The person you loved who has already died is waiting to speak. If you leave, you will never know their last secret, so open your heart, because what is about to be revealed will change your life forever. If you feel the urgency of heaven, and think this message is for you, type Amen in the comments. This will show the angels that you are open and ready to receive. My beloved, there is a reason your heart is racing right now. The air feels heavy around you like someone invisible is watching. That presence you feel is not of this world. It is the soul of the person who crossed over desperately trying to reach you. They have tried through dreams, signs, and sudden chills at midnight. But you never stopped long enough to listen. That is why heaven pushed this message into your path. They cannot wait any longer. Their voice is shaking against the veil. If you ignore them now, they will go away, and you will spend the rest of your life wondering why you always felt unfinished. The angels say your loved one has a truth, a key that can open the doors to your future. This truth brings both pain and freedom. So Archangel Michael is here to protect your spirit as you read this. But tonight, heaven insists, have you thought about how many times you were warned? Notice how many times your steps were slowed down, just so this moment would come along. You may think you just happened to be here, but heaven has been following you around for days, slowly bringing you to a place where your ears can finally hear. Dear child, you have a secret that no one in your family knows about, an inheritance, a weight, and a gift. The dead person knows things you don't know. Their hidden truth has the power to change your whole future. So, they beg you to open your heart. They will give you the key to the blessings you prayed for, but thought God didn't hear. You will not get the blessings for years if you turn away. The key will rust. What do you want? To spend years in the dark or to hold the light that is being given to you now. Right. My blessings are released in the comments, if you are ready to get the key to your blessings, and stop waiting for years. This will be your act of faith that makes what heaven is releasing happen. Archangel Michael draws nearer. His sword shines like fire. His voice isn't soft anymore. It is very loud. Don't forget about this. This was the reason for every delay in your life, every strange break in your blessings, and every time you asked God why He was quiet. This truth was meant for you to hear from heaven. Heaven was ready for you to not only see words, but also feel them in your chest like fire. The final warning and final chance are now. God doesn't give again what has already been given, kid. Don't skip. You will never get this chance again, so don't hurry. The person who has died wants you to remember a long time ago. Remember the time you couldn't sleep and felt someone touch your shoulder. That wasn't something you made up. It was them. It was a whisper. But your ears were too full of worry to hear it. They can shout now that it is evening. Heaven's kindness gave them this time, but mercy can only go so far. Now close your eyes. Their words will fade away forever, and you will never know what they were trying to say. Are you strong enough to carry that? Please understand this, my dear child. Your whole life has been building up to this moment. There was a reason for your unanswered prayers, your silent tears, and your sudden heartbreaks. They were lines of sight. God was making the way for you to get to this very moment. Do not worry about what you will hear. It might make you shake. It might break something inside. But it will also make something stronger. Heaven doesn't show up to destroy. Heaven shows to heal. What you are about to hear will hurt like fire and clean you up like rain. Come with me for a moment before we go deeper. Feel the chills going through you. It is not a coincidence. That is them. The person in heaven who is beside you. Your spirit is hearing them whisper. Don't walk away now, it has been too long. Please listen to me. Can you hear it? That shaking and pain in your chest. You can feel their voice pressing against your soul. Don't shut it down, beloved. Are you ready for blessings to come after you? God says, if my child listens, I will open the heavens wider than before. I will restore what was stolen. I will redeem what was lost. Can you picture doors that were closed shut opening? That is what will happen if you stay. You will never know how close you were to the miracle if you skip. You will always wonder, feel bad, and hurt. So, Archangel Michael stands there with his sword drawn and tells them, don't move. That is why Archangel Michael stands with his sword drawn commanding, don't move, don't leave my precious child. You think the world around you is ordinary, but right now nothing is ordinary. The very walls of your room are trembling with the vibration of heaven's presence. You may not see it with your eyes, but your spirit can sense it. Archangel Michael is standing beside you, his wings stretching wide, shielding you from distractions, and behind him the one you love. The one who has passed is waiting, their voice burning with urgency. They cannot hold back any longer. They cannot return tomorrow. Heaven gave them this moment, and only this moment, to speak through this message. You have been warned many times, haven't you? Those sudden dreams that left you waking up in tears. The sound of their name spoken in places where no one should have spoken it. The strange scent that lingered in your room, wasn't that them? And yet you brushed it away. You said it is just my mind, but your spirit knew. Heaven had been whispering, but tonight heaven stopped whispering and started shouting. My beloved, don't cover your ears this time. Do you know why this truth matters? because it carries your next season inside it. If you hear it, doors will unlock. If you ignore it, doors will slam shut. The soul that cries out to you from beyond knows something you don't know. They see what your eyes cannot. They know who betrayed you. They know who prayed against you. They know who spoke your name in rooms you never entered. And they have begged God for permission to tell you. Because only by knowing can you be freed. Imagine carrying chains around your ankles and never realizing it. Tonight, heaven is handing you the key, but the key will vanish if you skip. My beloved, your destiny is heavy. That is why the attacks have been heavier. That is why you cried asking why me, because you were chosen. Not everyone is warned this way. Not everyone has Archangel Michael standing guard with fire in his eyes. But you do, because heaven knows your path leads somewhere great, and the enemy knows it too. That is why they tried to bury you in confusion. That is why they whispered lies in your mind, telling you you are not enough. You are not loved, you are forgotten. But those were lies. Tonight, truth is burning its way to you. Feel your chest. Do you feel that heat? That trembling? That is not fear. That is recognition. Your spirit already knows this is not just words. It is a doorway, and if you step through, you will step into the answers you have begged God to give you for years. Heaven doesn't waste moments. Heaven doesn't send Archangel Michael unless it is urgent. That is why you must not ignore this. Don't let your doubts rob you. Don't let your business pull you away. This is the moment. Child, the one who loves you, who left this earth, remembers a promise they made to you. Do you remember their last days? Do you remember their last words? There was something they tried to say but couldn't. They left carrying a burden of silence, and heaven allowed them to finish it through this message. Their soul has been restless not because of pain, but because of urgency. They don't want you to miss what they tried to tell you, and now if you listen, you will finally understand why things unfolded the way they did. They whisper, please don't ignore me. Don't let this chance die. Do you hear it? That is not imagination. That is them pressing against your spirit, the ringing in your ears, the sudden goosebumps, the heaviness around you. It is their presence, and Archangel Michael says, listen closely, because the truth they hold will protect your future. God is not cruel. God doesn't tease his children. When he says final warning, it is because he has already tried every other way to reach you. This message is mercy stretched to its final edge. After this, heaven will stay silent. That is why you must not look away. Do you know how many people beg for signs and never receive them? But you. Heaven is tearing through the veil just to reach you. Don't take it lightly. Don't dismiss it. Every delay in your life, every tear you cried at night, every time you wondered why blessings didn't arrive, this was why heaven was holding back until you were ready for this truth. Because if you received it too early, you would not have believed it, but now your heart is tender. Your spirit is listening, and heaven says, now is the time, not tomorrow, not later. Now, beloved child, take a moment to think. Take a deep breath. Feel the stillness around you as you close your eyes. That is not being quiet. It is being there. The person you loved being with you. They are not far away. They are ready for you to lean in. Do you feel their hand on your shoulder? Feel the warmth on your skin, even though no one is there. That is them. Heaven lets this happen for a short time. Do not run. Do not wipe it off. This is the answer to your prayers. Now let me tell you something. Your future is about to change. God said that chains will break if you listen carefully. The curses will end. The cycle in your family that kept going around, and around will finally end with you. Do you think this is the time for your family cycles to break? If so, type a strong amen in the comments. You have made a deal with heaven that what held back your bloodline will no longer hold you back. As you receive this breakthrough, do not hold it to yourself. Share this prophetic word with 3 people you know who are in need of a miracle. As you share, the anointing of breakthrough on this message will be activated not only for you, but will flow through you to your network, multiplying the blessing, but it needs obedience. Pay attention to it. Why should you read this message? Because each word is like a brick in a bridge that will lead you from pain to hope. But before we go any further, Archangel Michael leans forward and looks at you with angry eyes. Don't forget what you heard the first time. If you want more of heaven's truth to find you, stay in touch. Do not unsubscribe from this stream of messages because they are not fun. It is in line. The angels are able to speak louder, clearer, and faster every time you come back or stay. Don't be afraid of hearing the voice of heaven. Let it be with you every day. Yes, my beloved, do not underestimate that. Your obedience opens doors in the Spirit. That is why staying close matters. Heaven moves where faith moves. Subscribing now is a covenant, an act of faith that activates God's prophetic alignment in your life, ensuring you never miss the divine instructions meant for your destiny. Dear child, please take a moment to think. Take a deep breath. Feel the stillness around you as you close your eyes. That is not being quiet. It is being there. The person you loved being with you. They are not far away. They are ready for you to lean in. Do you feel their hand on your shoulder? Feel the warmth on your skin even though no one is there. That is them. Heaven lets this happen for a short time. Do not run. Do not wipe it off. This is the answer to your prayers. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community through the link in the description or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site, you are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. Give, and it will be given to you, is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose, join the conversation, and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today, join our community, and see what God brings back into your life. Now, I want to tell you that your future is about to change. God said that chains will break if you listen carefully. The curses will end. The cycle in your family that kept going around and around will finally end with you, but it needs obedience. Pay attention to it. The person you love is telling you, I know what they tried to hide from you and bury, and I cannot rest until you know too. Can you feel the pain in your chest? That sound is their words drilling into your heart. They need help badly, but there is love in their need. They don't want to hurt you. They are here to set you free. At first, this truth will feel heavy. It might even make you cry, but you will feel better afterward. Chains fall. You will feel them because telling the truth hurts, but it helps. Heaven doesn't show shame, it shows to restore. So, God says, don't run from this, embrace it. My beloved child, you must understand something crucial. Heaven does not chase after those who refuse to listen. Heaven knocks once, twice, 3 times, but when the final knock comes, the door either opens or it shuts forever. This message is that final knock. That is why Archangel Michael's voice is not soft today. It carries the thunder of eternity. He is saying, my child, open your heart right now. Don't let fear get in the way. Don't let doubt take this away. This is not a story that you are about to hear. It is the truth for you. It is the way someone you love begs to be heard one last time, as they stand on the edge of eternity. Do you feel like your heart is beating faster? That is not a mistake. Your spirit knows that heaven is getting closer to you. Too long you asked God to help you. You asked God, why am I going through this pain? Why do I feel so alone? Why does everything fall apart just when it seems whole? And out of kindness, God sent this voice from heaven to you. The person you lost isn't quiet. Their words are now coming through the fire of the Spirit, and they are saying, if only you knew what was hidden, your tears would have made sense. If only you knew the truth, you would stop blaming yourself. The truth, my beloved, is not meant to harm you. It is meant to heal you, but healing always begins with exposure. The one in heaven has seen what you couldn't see. They have watched people around you smile in your face, but curse your name when you turned away. They have seen the hands that pretended to feed you, but secretly poisoned your steps. They have seen the betrayal that was buried so deeply. You could never have found it on your own. And they are begging to tell you now, because if you don't know, you will keep trusting the wrong ones. Keep walking blindfolded into traps you never deserved. My child, Archangel Michael whispers, this is why heaven intervened. This is why we have warned again and again, because your future is too precious to be wasted by deception. That is why you must not leave now. If you ignore this, you will not just lose words. You will lose the very shield God tried to place over your destiny. You will lose the answers that could have saved you years of pain. This is not about curiosity. It is about survival. Heaven does not play with moments like these. The one who loves you, whose soul has crossed over, is trembling as they speak. They say, I tried to tell you before I left. I tried to get you to see it, but I didn't have much time and my voice was weak. God now lets me finish it, please. Don't ignore me. Their voice is heavy, but it is also full of love. They are not here to frighten you. They are here to protect you. They are here to ensure that what they could not finish in life will not be lost in eternity. My beloved, think back to the last time you prayed in tears. Do you remember crying, God, give me a sign? Do you remember feeling like heaven was silent? This moment is the answer to that prayer. The silence is broken. The veil is torn. You are not reading this by chance. Your steps, your choices, even the delays in your day. Everything aligned so that this message could meet your eyes. Don't insult heaven by calling it coincidence. It is destiny. Archangel Michael lifts his sword and with it comes a command. Child of light, if you open your spirit fully now, blessings will chase you. If you harden your heart, curses will linger. Do you understand the weight of this? You are at the turning point of your life. This is not just another day. This is the day heaven chose to reveal what was hidden. That is why your body feels the way it does right now, because your soul knows the moment is holy. Beloved, the truth is this. The one in heaven wants you to know you were never abandoned. All those times you felt left out, overlooked, forgotten, it wasn't because you were unworthy. It was because God was protecting you from battles you didn't see. The delays, the heartbreaks, the sudden endings, they were redirections. They were shields in disguise, but someone in your circle tried to twist it, tried to convince you it was punishment. Tonight heaven says it was not punishment. It was preservation, and the one in heaven confirms it. Do you feel the tears pressing behind your eyes? Let them fall, because as you release them, heaven releases chains. Your loved one is closer than they have ever been since they crossed over, and they are whispering, "I love you. I never left you. I have been praying and watching for this moment." Archangel Michael carries their words, and he warns, this is the last time the door will open. Heaven will not do this again after this. Beloved, this is the truth. The person in heaven wants you to know that they never left you. It wasn't because you weren't worthy that you felt left out, forgotten, or overlooked all those times. It was because God was keeping you safe from fights you couldn't see. The weights, the heartaches, and the sudden endings were all changes of direction. In fact, they were shields. But someone in your group tried to twist it and make you think it was punishment. Tonight heaven says it wasn't punishment. That was preservation, and the one in heaven backs it up. If this truth hits home for your soul, and you now know that you were being protected, not rejected, say this in the comments: I receive heaven's protection. Let this be an anchor for your spirit that seals this deep truth. Are the tears making you feel bad behind your eyes? Allow them to fall, because when you let go of them, heaven lets go of chains. There is more love between you and your loved one now than ever before. Archangel Michael carries their words. I love you. I never left you. I have been watching, praying, and waiting for this moment. Please, don't silence me now. Archangel Michael says this is the last time the door will open. Heaven will not do this again after this. Do not you see, my beloved, it is not just about them. It is about you. You have a bigger calling than you think. This is why the enemy has been putting up more of a fight against you. That is why people were mean to you. Why did people spread lies? Why did doors hit you? It wasn't because you were weak. It was because you were chosen. The enemy always goes after things that are valuable also, child. Heaven values you. This is why Archangel Michael watches over them. That is the reason for this message, but pay close attention. But if you don't pay attention, heaven will step back, not angry, but with a sense of finality. God is not going to beg. He loves you. But He will not make you do anything. That is why the angels are said, do not skip, do not wait. Don't let doubt take away what was meant to be yours. You have been warned. Now is your last chance. Keep your ears open. Type Amen in the comments below if you hear this final warning and decide to follow it to secure the shield God is putting over your future. Let your obedience be a worship that makes the enemy quiet. Before I go deeper, Archangel Michael looks at you and looks at you. He says, if you desire to keep hearing heaven's voice in your life, if you want these doors of revelation to stay open, don't just watch and forget. Stay connected. Every time you return, another chain falls. Every time you stay, another blessing is released. Don't starve your soul. Feed it daily with the words of heaven. Do you hear that? It is not a casual request. It is an invitation into constant alignment. Heaven wants to walk with you, not just touch you once. And this is how you keep that alignment alive. Now, my child, prepare yourself. The one who loves you is stepping closer. Their voice is trembling, but it is clear. They say, I know what they did to you. I know the person who lied about you with envy and curses. I know who kept your blessings from coming to you. I will not stop until you also know it. Can you feel the cold on your skin? It is their spirit coming through. Don't be scared of it. Take it, because what they tell you will finally make sense of why your life had storms that weren't yours to carry. My beloved child, expand your heart now, because the person you love is coming closer. They have a lot of energy. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-Fi community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself, Jesus says. This is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. Their voice is shaking with a sense of urgency. And time is stopping in heaven, so you can hear what they have to say. Look at your life. Check out the questions that are still open. Those times when nothing made sense. The nights you cried yourself to sleep and asked, why me? Those answers are coming tonight. Not through human lips, but through the voice of all time. It is your one chance to finally understand why your journey has been so hard. If you don't pay attention to this, or brush it off as nothing. If heaven gives you something, don't let confusion take it away. Angels say, my child, the voice of the departed is not here to scare you. It is here to free you. You have carried burdens that were never yours to carry. You have walked through valleys that were never meant for your feet. People placed their darkness on you, and you didn't even know it. But heaven saw. Heaven watched as you tried to smile through the pain, as you tried to be strong while you felt broken inside. And tonight, heaven says enough. Tonight, the one you love is here to pull off the mask of deception to reveal the truth that has been locked away from you. If you stay, you will receive it. If you turn away, the mask will remain and you will keep living blindfolded. Beloved, your loved one whispers with tears in their voice. I saw what they did to you. I saw how they treated you. I saw how they spoke behind your back. I saw the betrayal you didn't deserve, and I begged God, please, let me tell them. Let me warn them. Don't let them fall into the same mistakes again. That is why this time is holy, because heaven said it was okay. Now, through these words, you have the rare chance to hear the truth from the other side. Do you feel the energy around you getting stronger? That is not fear. Yes, that is proof. Your spirit knows this isn't like other things. Your soul knows that this isn't a mistake. That is why it hurts your skin. The reason your heart feels like it is beating so fast. This is because eternity has come into your atmosphere. Do not push it away, do not ignore it. Take it. Because what you are about to hear will change not only your present, but also how you think about the past. Another yell from Archangel Michael, my beloved child, now is your last chance. Do you understand how bad that is? He is merciful in heaven. Yes, heaven takes its time. Yes, but heaven is also holy. And when heaven says final warning, it means the door will close soon. Blessings will come in like a torrent if you listen now. You will not know what was meant for you if you don't pay attention to it. Don't see how long heaven can wait. Don't take chances with eternity. You can lose gifts if you turn them down, and this moment is one of them. The person you love is pleading. Please hear me. Please don't let this go to waste. Their voice is broken with love and need. They know when the door will shut quickly. They are aware of how easily things can take your attention away. That is the reason they are pressing so hard. They want you to know what was kept secret. These people want you to know that your pain wasn't an accident. There was a reason for it, and that reason is about to be shown, but only if you stay, but only if you pay attention. Remember the times you thought you were cursed. There were times when nothing worked and chances just slipped away like water. Heaven says it wasn't because you were cursed. It was because someone was angry at you and put chains around you. They smiled at you, but behind your back they tied knots. The person in heaven saw it. They heard every rumor, saw every plan, and knew every secret hand that was working against you. You need to help them now. Don't keep trusting without checking. Don't walk around in the dark. Let me tell you what I saw. Loved ones, take a moment. Do you feel that sudden chill? Do your arms get goosebumps? That is not a coincidence. That is the spirit of your loved one pleading with you to stay open. This is okay with heaven, because they love you too much to keep quiet, and Archangel Michael says it again. Don't avoid this. Do not turn your head away. You will always feel bad about closing your ears if you do. Heaven is moving around you, little one. Angels are standing in a line right now. They are watching you read this to see if you will pay attention or delete it. They will do something for you if you listen. They will step back and fold their wings in silence if you don't pay attention. Do not make them flap their wings. Don't try to make heaven quiet. Now is your chance, and pay attention to this. The person who has died isn't just telling us about the past. They show you where the future is going. People say, I see what is coming. I see the danger ahead, and if you don't know the truth, you will go right into it. Do you want to walk into danger without seeing? Or do you want the light to show you the way? You can make your choice. The lamp was given to you by heaven. Just keep reading. Keep getting. Hold on tight. As we go deeper, Archangel Michael leans in again and speaks. My beloved, do not let this be the only time you hear heaven's voice. If you want the flow of truth to keep finding you, stay connected. Like and subscribe to the stream of messages that heaven is releasing. Every time you do, another blessing is unlocked. Another chain is broken. Don't live on one word when God wants to give you daily bread. Let your spirit be nourished every day, beloved. This is not just about staying close to messages. It is about staying close to God, because when you align with heaven, heaven aligns blessings with you. Don't let the noise of the world drown this voice out. Stay close, stay connected. Stay awake. Now listen closely. The one you love says, there is something about your family, something you didn't see. They tried to hide it, but it is now coming to light. I will not stop until you know it. It is going to hurt. Yes, but it will free you. Do you feel the heaviness in your chest? That is the truth pressing against you, waiting to be received. Don't push it away. Don't silence it. Open yourself, because what you are about to hear will shift the way you see everything. My child of light, do you realize what you are sitting in right now? You are sitting inside a moment carved by eternity. Not everyone gets this. Not everyone receives a window this sacred. You asked for answers. You begged for clarity. You cried out when no one else heard you. And tonight heaven finally says, enough silence. Let the truth come out. That is why your room's weight feels different. This is why it feels like the air is thick. That is why you cannot turn away, since this isn't just another message. The last door is now open in front of you. After it shuts, it will not open again. The one you love is close, closer than they have been since they died and went to heaven. They add, I have been waiting for this. I have been aching for this. I have been crying out, asking God to give me one chance to speak, and now He has allowed it, my beloved. Do you understand how rare this is? The departed don't often get to speak. Heaven guards its mysteries tightly, but tonight for you, the guard has stepped aside. Don't waste it. Don't scroll past it. This is the sound of mercy. Do you feel that chill moving across your skin? Do you sense the invisible eyes watching you? Don't be afraid. That is confirmation. Your spirit knows it is being touched by heaven. And the one you love whispers, please don't close your ears. Please do not call this imagination. This is me. This is my voice. You will never hear me again if you leave. Their plea is not based on fear. It comes from love. They need you to know what they saw. They would like you to know what they brought. The truth will set you free after years of being confused. Archangel Michael's sword is raised. My beloved. His voice sounds like thunder. Do not put heaven to the test. Do not forget about this. You have already been warned. How many times did you feel something, but ignore it? How many times did your gut tell you to stop thinking so much? But you said it was just too much. How many times did God speak to you in your dreams? But you forgot what He said when you woke up. That is why heaven sounds better tonight. The Archangel Michael talks like fire because of this. Because gentle nudges haven't worked, now it is a direct order. Pay attention. The person you love is shaking as they talk. Their voice shakes with love and urgency as they say, I saw what no one else saw. I saw what they hid from you. I saw who they really were when you weren't in the room. They need help badly. But that is a good thing. Because it means they haven't forgotten about you. It means that you will always be in their hearts. That is why they fought for this moment. That is why they begged God to let them talk. And out of kindness, God let it happen just once. Loved ones, take a moment. Feel how this moment makes you feel. Can you feel the weight? Heaven is leaning in your direction. Do you feel your chest getting tight? Your spirit is telling you that this is true. Don't leave it alone. Don't brush it off. Take it. What is coming out now will not only help you understand the past. It will also open the door to your future. You thought you were cursed, unlucky, and that God had left you, but I saw the truth. I saw the jealousy around you. I saw the envy in their eyes. I heard the mean things they said about you when you weren't there. They wanted to stop you, because they knew your future was bright. And I cannot let you keep walking blind to that. The person you love is shaking as they say, I saw something no one else did. I saw what they told you not to see. While you were away, I saw them for what they really were. I need you to know it because your future depends on it. Their voice shakes with love and urgency. They are desperate. But their desperation is a gift, because it means you are not forgotten. It means even in eternity, you are still on their heart. That is why they fought for this moment. That is why they begged God to let them speak. And God in His mercy allowed it, but only once. Beloved, pause. Take in the feeling of this moment. Do you sense the weight? That is heaven leaning close. Do you sense the tightness in your chest? That is your spirit recognizing that this is truth. Don't ignore it. Don't dismiss it. Receive it. Because what is being poured out now will not only explain your past, it will unlock your future. Your loved one whispers, you thought you were cursed. You felt like you were having bad luck. You thought that God had left you, but I saw the truth. I could see the anger around you. I could see that they were jealous. I heard the things that were said about you when you weren't there. They tried to stop you, because they knew good things were coming for you. And I cannot let you keep strolling along without seeing that. My beloved, think about how different your life would be if you knew why the pain was happening. Can you picture how calm you would feel if you knew it wasn't punishment, but actually safety? That is what you can get now from heaven. Seeing that what you went through wasn't pointless. It was getting you ready. Your soil was getting wet with every tear. Every breakup took away something that you couldn't take with you, and tonight you are finally going to hear that truth. Archangel Michael talks again. Now is your chance, child. Allow the enemy to take your attention away. Don't think about other things. Don't let your doubts take this away from you. You will leave lighter if you stay. You will carry chains you never had to carry if you leave. He says mean things, but they are full of love. Because heaven loves, it has rules. And this message is a mix of love and discipline. Don't just leave after this word. If you want the doors of heaven to keep opening for you, stay in touch. Sign up to receive heaven's voice. Your spirit gets stronger every time you do it. Your blessings get bigger, and the enemy loses ground. Don't go through life surviving on scraps when heaven is ready to serve you a feast. Stay close. This isn't just a casual idea. It is a spiritual plan. People who stay close to heaven always come out on top. People who are lost end up in traps. Don't get lost. Stay here. The person you love talks again. I know things that your family has kept hidden. I know things about you that you haven't known since you were a child. I know why some doors shut. Some people left and some chances didn't work out. I will not leave until you know it too. You need to know this before you can move forward. You will keep going around in circles without it. It will set you free. Dear ones, their voice is heavy, but what they say is holy. Talk from the dead is not what this is. This is a revelation from heaven. So keep your heart open and keep receiving. Then you will finally understand the patterns that were bothering you and be free from the cycles that kept happening. Tonight, heaven is ready to break them, but you have to pay attention. Do you feel like the presence around you is getting stronger? That is heaven. Do you feel the chills coming back? Yes, that is proof. Feel the pull in your chest, the urge to read more. That is your spirit telling you that this is not a man's voice. This is the voice of heaven speaking in human language. Don't fight it. Don't back down. The next line might set you free. My beloved child, cling to me now because heaven is still working on you. The person you love who has crossed the veil is almost touching you. It sounds like eternity is helping them speak, because their voice is shaking but strong. They say, you think you know why things happened. You think you understand your story, but you only know fragments. The full truth has been hidden from you, not because God wished to torment you, but because the time was not right. And now tonight, the time is right. If you can open your heart wide enough, you will see what you could never see before. The curtain will fall away. And when it does, you will never look at your life the same again. Do you feel the atmosphere thickening around you? That is not your imagination. Heaven's nearness is pressing closer. The angels are standing in a circle around you, their wings forming a wall of protection. Because what you are about to hear is sacred. Heaven knows that the truth can be heavy, so they are here to hold you steady. That is why you sense warmth, even though no one is touching you. That is why you feel eyes on you. Even though no one is in the room. It is heaven surrounding you, keeping you from being crushed by the weight of what is being revealed. The one you love says again, I saw the hands that worked against you. I saw the lips that lied about you. I saw the moments when you were alone in your room crying, thinking no one knew. I knew, I saw, and I wept for you. I begged God to help you, to free you, to protect you, and He did, though you didn't see it. He placed barriers in your path. He closed doors you thought you needed, because behind those doors were traps meant to destroy you. Tonight, I must tell you what looked like rejection was protection. What looked like loss was mercy. What looked like punishment was love. My beloved, can you breathe that in? You weren't abandoned. You weren't cursed. You weren't forgotten. You were preserved. Heaven has been keeping you alive, shielding you from what could have destroyed you. And the one in heaven has been watching, praying, interceding for you in ways you could never imagine. That is why this moment carries so much urgency. They want you to stop blaming yourself. They want you to stop questioning God. They want you to see that the path you walked was not a mistake. It was destiny in disguise. Archangel Michael's sword flashes again, and his voice rolls like thunder. Don't delay, don't look away. This is your turning point. How many turning points have you missed? Beloved, how many times did heaven try to move you, but you hesitated? This is why the angels are fierce tonight. They cannot let you miss this one, because this one carries your future inside it. If you hear it, you will rise. If you ignore it, you will wander. That is the weight of this moment. The one you love leans closer. Their whisper brushes your spirit like wind. You were lied to, you were betrayed, and I cannot let you keep living in blindness. I must tell you who it was. I must tell you why, because only then will you be free to move forward. Without this truth, your feet will stay tied. With this truth, your wings will open. Beloved, do you hear it? That ache in your chest, that trembling in your soul, that is their voice pressing against you. Don't silence it. Don't dismiss it. This is them breaking through the silence of eternity to reach you. Do you remember the nights when you felt them near? When you dreamed of them standing at the edge of your bed? Those weren't just dreams. Those were visitations. They tried again and again to tell you, but heaven had not given permission. Tonight, permission has been granted. Tonight, the chains of silence are broken. Tonight, the words you longed for are finally reaching you. Don't run. Don't rush. Stay right here, because their next words will pierce your heart with light. Before we go deeper, Archangel Michael bends toward you and says with piercing eyes, My beloved, if you desire to keep receiving heaven's voice, don't just hear this once and vanish. Stay close. Stay in touch. Follow the flow of heaven's current. Your spirit gets stronger. Your blessings come faster. And the enemy has less control over you each time. Don't let this spark end here. Let it burn all the way down. Do you see what heaven is doing, beloved child? They are not only telling the truth, they are inviting you into a lifetime of alignment. This isn't just for tonight. This is about every tomorrow. This is about your destiny unfolding with clarity and strength. If you stay close, you will never again feel the silence you once feared. You will walk daily with heaven's whisper in your ear. The one you love speaks again, and their words tremble with power. The truth is closer than you think. The one who hurt you, the one who blocked you, the one who smiled in your face while planning your downfall. I saw them. I saw everything, and I am begging you. Don't trust blindly anymore. Don't keep giving your pearls to those who only trample them. Your heart is too precious. Your destiny is too heavy. You cannot afford to walk blind. Let me show you what I saw. Beloved, the weight of their words is not to crush you, but to free you. Heaven knows you cannot move into your future until you let go of the false ties of the past. That is why the truth is coming now. It will sting, yes, but after the sting comes healing. After the tears comes clarity. After the breaking comes rebuilding. That is heaven's way. Not to destroy but to restore. And tonight, restoration begins. If you are ready for your restoration to begin tonight, seal this moment by declaring in the comments, "My restoration begins now." Amen. Let the act of writing these words be the first step into your new season of healing and freedom. Do not let this revelation end with you. The anointing you feel right now is meant to be shared. Share this video with your loved ones. As you spread this final warning and prophetic word, you activate the anointing of breakthrough over your network, becoming a conduit for heaven's miracles. Finally, let your like on this video be an act of faith. By liking it, you are sending a signal to heaven that you have received this word, activating a continuous and unstoppable flow of God's divine favor upon your life. You are about to enter your divine future. But remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit Community through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary, where we discuss the Word daily, and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry when Jesus says, "Give, and heaven will open over you." On this platform, every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall, share your heart, and as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit Out Community now, join the family, and see your heavens open. Before we reach the end of this message, you need to hear this clearly. You were led here by divine guidance. This is not random. This is not coincidence. Archangel Michael directed this message straight to you. He is calling you into a protected, blessed space where miracles grow, doors open, and divine help moves quickly. This truth is simple and powerful. When you follow this calling, blessings don't just arrive, they multiply. They pour into every area of your life with strength and clarity. Do not let this sacred moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting, if you desire to deepen your connection. Join Archangel Michael's inner circle immediately through the exclusive link in the pinned comment. But your presence, attention, and energy already mean the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is a divine appointment meant specifically for you. You are being invited into a protected, faith-filled community at the link in the description and pinned comment, a place where divine abundance is not just a hope, but a promise built on the Word. By heading to the site right now, you are unlocking access to a sacred community of like-minded believers. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate entry to powerful content, daily devotions, and divine insights that are hidden from the world. This is your chance to enter a sanctuary, where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support on our prayer wall, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join our inner circle through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the personalized messages and spiritual warfare tools meant to elevate your life. If you feel called to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. For those who want to amplify this work and carry the light home, you can find our guided ebooks and Bibles in the pinned comment. Whether you join as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence and energy change the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits.